This is Beyond the Veil with Norman Meredith.
Hey everyone, this is Norman coming with you from Pickens, South Carolina at the Marketplace Mill with episode 102, where tonight we're going to talk about crop circles. If you never heard about it, you might be interested a little bit about crop circles. And so tonight, I, your host, Norman, is going to introduce you to crop circles with the help of my producer and co-host, Ed. How you doing tonight, Ed?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. I've always been a skeptic of crop circles because I've seen them made by hand.
That's right. There are people that will do it by hand by using just a piece of wood and some rope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen that.
Dragging them around fields and stuff like that.
There's even an NCIS episode about a crop circle.
Really?
Yeah, the Marine pilot stole a helicopter and they thought it was a crop circle because the downwash, but the helicopter, it was a whole.
Yeah, these are more ornate.
Yeah, it was an interesting episode. But yeah, it was just something I figured we needed to get talk about because these things are still going on everywhere. And one of the most horrific places that people talk about for some reason is England, having lots of crop circles. Up in the picture, you notice we have showing you a bunch of different type of crop, and they're not necessarily circles. They're geometric patterns. I mean, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, we got something that looks like a thunderbird even.
And how do they get them like that? It's so big you can't see it from the ground. How do they get them so symmetrical?
That's the mystery. I mean,
math.
It's, you know, that's why some people just find it hard to believe that these are being created by people, because a lot of these were created before there were drones. You know, so unless somebody had a friend with a helicopter overhead to tell them go left, right, go straight, back up, you know, it was hard to make some of these intricate patterns, I believe.
That's right.
Unless you're using tape measures and survey equipment.
Piece of string and
I mean,
how do you, and it's not just it's pressing down on the crops. They're actually they're all laid out like in a spiral.
Yeah.
It's weird, man.
And sometimes there's even reported residue type radiation.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, all right. I'm going to read you some of the information I have here. And while you're doing that, just throw up some of these intricate patterns so people can see. Crop circles. Crop circles are large, intricate geometric patterns created by flattening standing crops such as wheat or barley. While they have historically sparked theories of UFO landings and intelligent extraterrestrial life, the vast majority are elaborate works of human land art made using ropes, wooden planks, and GPS. I don't think a lot of it's that, but the modern crop circle phenomenon gained widespread popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, particularly in the fields of southern England near the ancient sites like Stonehenge and Avebury. The designs ranging from simple circles to highly complex fractal designs, the shapes are often based on sacred geometry or mandalas. Creation. Human art collectives, often referred to as circle makers, plan these intricate designs in advance and execute them at night using planks to step down the crops without leaving footprints leading to the formations.
There's no way they did this in the dark.
No, that's what I'm
Absolutely
saying.
not.
It's a cover.
Are they trying to say that these are related to Druidian?
Possibly.
Okay.
So it might give it a paranormal sense to it. The mystery. While most formations are acknowledged human creations, which I call bull, enthusiasts point out that some feature bent plant stalks rather than broken ones and microscopic cellular changes in the plants. Remember what I just said?
Microscopic cellular changes in the plants.
That can't be done with a board, while they attribute to unexplainable or paranormal energies. The agricultural crop circles. It's worth noting that all circular shapes in fields are mysterious works of art. Many crop circles seen in aerial photography are actually a result of a center pivot irrigation system. These large mechanical arms rotate around a central pivot point to water crops evenly, naturally tracing a massive circle. We can understand that.
Right.
We can. That's understandable.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. We're seeing the device do this. There's a place out near Pendleton where they got one of these irrigation things that goes left to right, and it pivots. And we're going to show you why, with this first video, that they're not man-made.
All right, let's get this video rolling. Let's get that beautiful bean footage.
From this height, Oliver's Castle, one of the most often debated observations, was made early one morning in 1996. A young man who had spent the night here and had brought a video camera with him was woken during early dawn by a humming sound.
Here I'm standing at Oliver's Castle at precisely the same spot as John Whaley was standing in August 1996, when he supposedly, for the first time in history, managed to film the creation of a crop circle.
Now you notice there are two orbs in this picture, and look what's happening.
That the crop circle was not here on the previous day but had appeared on the following morning was a fact.
Yeah, there's no way.
That John Whaley was here at dawn could be confirmed by a military patrol that happened to be jogging by at the time.
And you notice there are two orbs that are doing
John went
this.
to the local pub later that same day and showed his film to the people there. Even so, many believe that he had managed to manipulate the film with computer animation in the meantime, something that computer animation experts doubt. To overlay a perfect animation over a handheld, unstable film would need several days of work using the computer equipment of that time. Even today, the film is still a great mystery, and John has gone underground due to the intense interest that his film created.
Stronger magnetism readings in the fields as well that shouldn't be there, abnormal magnetism fields, as well as, like say, the minute cellular changes of the plants, how they are bent but not broken. Humans break things. These were like laid down with gentle pressure. And now, to show you how people do it, we have a second one that we're going to bring up here in a minute, and it's going to show you how imposters do it. Regular folk go out there and prank people with creating crop circles. And the thing is, they're limited to what they can do by GPS or drones, because you can use drones in the past. They didn't have that technology to do it. I mean, it would involve a lot of paper and to draw out how many steps you need to take, when to take a turn, and to do it manually back in the 70s, 80s would be too paper intensive and mathematically impossible. Not impossible, but difficult. And right now my partner's having a little difficulty trying to get the second part.
Well, I mean, I've got it up, but it's sideways because this is like it's sideways.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way to change it, but we can watch it sideways if you want.
Let's try sideways.
All right, let's go sideways. Hold on a second.
Let's see what happens here.
All right, here we go.
Got a beautiful farm. Let's see how hard it is to make a crop circle.
Hey, works.
For more than a decade, they've baffled scientists and UFO watchers. Gigantic circles appearing mysteriously overnight in England's cornfields.
The crop circle craze was once big news.
That doesn't count how groomed the crops are in spiral fashion.
Yeah,
Doug Bauer and David Chorley admitted they were behind at least some of them. The story was Doug and Dave would find a field, get some rope tied around a plank, and start stomping patterns into the ground, just like this.
That's too labor intensive to do it.
Yeah, there's no way, dude.
A pair of elderly artists say that the phenomenon has been their work all
I think
along,
these guys were
and they
prompted
claim
to
their
come out
inspiration
and
came
do
from
this
Australia.
to defer away from this paranormal side of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, let's show them some of these other designs that we got.
But unlike the cornfields of England, Tully's so-called crop circles were made from reeds in a lagoon that were arranged in a clockwise pattern, and they were strong enough for a man to stand on.
But those Tully nests, they weren't a hoax. People here still swear they were inexplicable.
Probably not a usual day at the office for a lowly audio producer.
Way too labor intensive at night with crisp lines and the whole bit. No, man, no. I got a hard time believing that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I call bull. Rain.
Yeah. If anything, I would believe that more than some of the other things that we've been talking about. Mm-hmm. You know, some would also said, hey, maybe it's like a fungus, like a spore fungus that has gone out, and it, you know, like
does a vortex.
I don't know how it would do that, but
because
you know, like to kill it.
It goes in like a clockwise or counterclockwise formation.
It's nuts, man. You know, like but, I agree with you 100%.
I mean, this is one of those, you know, it's like aliens ride by Earth, and this is their form of graffiti. If you think about it,
that's wild, man.
Or they're leaving a message that we haven't yet deciphered with these. I mean, if somebody took the time and go back and do measurements and start looking at it from a math angle. Maybe there's mathematics in there, because math is supposed to be a universal denominator.
Sure.
And if someone took the time to do the math on these sizes and the spread, maybe they find a message.
Math is an exact science. Mm-hmm. Always will be.
So if there's any mathematicians out there, and if you ever do any research into crop circles, do the math on the size and the dimensions of the circles and everything, and then do the thing that's going to help you tell you if there's something there.
Look at the size of that. That's got to be 200 yards in perfect symmetry.
I mean, that might
crisp lines. There's no way.
Telling you about how a planet lines up, or
call me a weirdo. I believe that, man.
Or a dimensional door or something like that, and trying to explain it to us, you know?
Okay, so tell me this. Are crop circles on ley lines?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Yes. They have been found on ley lines. And especially England is a country known for their Druidism, mythicism, and so there's a lot of energy there which makes this occur. I mean, look at that pattern alone. Okay?
There's no way.
There's no way someone's going to take the time.
That's a week. That's a week right there. Mm-hmm. That would take forever.
And to do it perfectly, you'd have to be above it in a balloon or a helicopter or a drone. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I say, these patterns are just too big and too complicated, I think, for a person or persons to do with a board.
Yeah. Impossible.
Mm-hmm. And then not to damage the crop as well. Because you got to remember, these crops are not being broken when they're put down. They're being bent.
And how do they get out of it without making a track? You know, it's definitely not machinery. Machinery could do it quick. It could GPS. It could, it could do it automatically at nighttime. Right. But there's no tracks leaving out.
No, it goes back to the thing. There's a extraterrestrial or paranormal effect to this.
Something's wild, dude. Mm-hmm. You know, again, I want to believe certain things just because I like to know the reason behind like the why and the how.
Yeah.
But like of all the things that we've talked about over the years, this is one that's inexplicable because it's too perfect. It's not like a creature.
Right.
This is something that's static that you can see. All the rest of them are just kind of, I saw it there. It was over here. Mm-hmm. Or folklore, word of mouth, handed down through.
And that one video is
this would be like Sasquatch keep showing up in the same spot in the same country all the time.
Right.
And this is not that.
No.
This is evidentiary.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yes. So, tell us what you think, folks. Leave your thoughts. Show us some pictures if you've got something like this happening in your neck of the woods. You got anything you want to say or add to this tonight, Ed?
No, I'm good, man.
All right, well, let's sign off from here and look forward to next week with another episode of Beyond the Veil. Good night, folks.